be so sick of you niggas, y'all contradicting. I be so bold myself when you come and fuck me. I feel so ordinary, said when you around me. Treat me like water while you wear me out. Arguments, you air me out. Tripping about you.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Frederica for those of you who are new, and for those of you who are not new, welcome back. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as you can tell by the title, we're going to be doing a 2024 recap. So basically, I asked on my Instagram, I got some questions. So I'm gonna be answering these questions for you guys, and basically just sum up my 2024 for you, and we can jump right into the New Year's and start a new journey. I am excited. I am very eager to see what the new year will bring 2025. I am more open-minded to like jumping deeper into this content creator journey and learning new stuff, having new experiences, just whatever good there is under the sun. I'm willing to accept it. Anyways, I have the questions and we are going to answer them. So, first question. It says, if you could go back to the beginning of the year, what advice would you give yourself? I think I would tell myself not to let fear stop you from trying new things, because you never know the outcome of anything unless you try it. And one thing that I've always done is not necessarily jump to do something new because I'm kind of scared of it not going well, or maybe it don't play out how I want it to play out. So necessarily wouldn't take like the first step in trying whatever to see how it would play out. So I would tell myself to not let fear or thoughts have thoughts and thinking, oh, what people are gonna think about this, and is it going to be like accepting to other people and all them other stuff in there. No, don't let fear stop you from trying new things, because you never know the outcome unless you try. What was the most challenging part of this year for you? I think I would say school. So I have had like a mental block when it comes to school. So it started, alright, so a little backstory. I was supposed to graduate this year. Unfortunately, that's not the case, and I have to spend another year. Reason why is because of module issues, and you know, some modules only being offered once a year, and you have to wait until next year this time to do the modular. The lecturers don't want to add it to this semester because they're the only ones teaching, blah 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 blah. I'm gonna go you take on the whole shebang and whatever. So that was one issue for me. So I didn't complete all my modules in time to graduate November of last month. So that it kind of like, I just got so demotivated when it came to everything, and I was just like, why me? Like, why am I going to finish what I need to finish on time and graduate the year that I was supposed to? Why do I have to be held back? Somebody kind of start get like, you know what, I'm not feel this no more, I don't want to do this anymore. And it was a lot, honestly. Mentally, I just couldn't bother, and I didn't want to do it, but deep down I knew, like, listen, you start this journey and you're going to finish it. Like, you're not gonna just waste all this time and money to not finish what you started to do. So I think that would be one of the biggest challenge for me for this year, and is having this mental block when it comes to school and not being as disciplined and motivated as I was in the beginning. So yeah. Did you complete any of your resolutions for this year? Yes, I did. One of them would be this YouTube. So one of my 2024 resolution was to start a YouTube channel and to take content creating seriously, and I did. Here I am. I started, fun fact, I started, my first video for YouTube was around this time, December, and I did do a recap video. It was the recap of 2023. But the way how I started YouTube, I started it private. So I was making my videos, making my vlogs and whatever, but I just made them private. So only who I shared the link to could watch the videos. So that was like my close friends. And I got that idea from one of my friends. She was saying like, oh, you know, maybe just record and get a feel and just make the videos private, so only who you want to see can see, so you can feel a little more comfortable, and in that way I'm getting more accustomed to the platform. So I did do that, and I did start it as private. I think I had maybe more than 5 videos that was private. And then in June, I don't know what came over me, and that was like, you know what, I'm gonna make the video public. So I was watching my first vlog, and it was me trying boba from words. It was me trying boba for the first time. That was the first vlog that I did, and I was rewatching it, and I was saying like, you know, I could make like a shorter version to this and make it public, like a little 2 to 3 minute video. And I went back and I found the clips, some of them, because most of them they delete, and I used what I could, and I think the video was like a minute 30 seconds going to 2 minutes. I'm gonna say, all right, I'm going to make this video public. And at the time I never really know how to make thumbnails and whatever, so I was using Instagram with the grid and photo grid, and I don't remember what else I did use, and I was using that to make the thumbnails, and it was not cute. And then I made the video public, and I was like, all right, since I made this first step, I can't back down now. Like, off come up with other videos to make. And at the time I was in Cayman, I was like, all right, I can find 1 or 2 things to do and make at least 3 videos and put it up for the time that I'm here in Cayman. And I did. I think I did 2 videos after that, and I was saying, okay, I did it. Like, I'm making the YouTube channel and I'm making the videos public. They're not gonna be private, like the whole world is seeing it. And I was scared. Like, I was like, oh my god, really I do this? Or really and truly I do this? And I did. So yeah, over time I learned. And it's so funny because I'm using Canva now to make my thumbnails, and I've been using Canva for like schoolwork and projects, all of them are that's on there, and I didn't know that I could use it to make thumbnails. And I went on it, I was like, oh. So I went and make the thumbnail for that over video, and I switched it, and yeah, I'll say I'm getting better. I am getting better, because when I rewatch those videos from before and I'm looking at it, I'm like, ooh, who edit them video there for you? it wasn't awful, but it's not as good as it is now when I'm looking back at it. So I would say that is one of the resolutions. What's the question again? Did you complete any of your resolutions for this year? So that would be one of them. What are you most grateful for this year? Life. Like the fact that I wake up every morning to see another day. I'm grateful for that, because there's been so many things going on. Like every morning or every other day, you hear say something happened to somebody, somebody passed away that you know, and when you look back at it, you're like, but I just spoke to this person, or this person just posted like 2 hours ago on them story or something of that sort. Although I haven't lost anybody close to me since 2020, that was the only like near death experience I've had. Near death experience that was close to me that I've had. And I must say, I am truly grateful to wake up every single day for this year 2024, and I am praying that I live to see 2025, which is in a day. So I am truly grateful that I have life. Like I can live to see another day, I can live to make another video, I can live to see my mother, my father, my sisters, like go to school and do everything. Like the smallest things that we may not even think about, it's truly a blessing, because there are people out there who them can't afford to go to school, them can't afford to wake up and get a plate of food or something, and I can. So I would say life. I'm truly grateful for life. Best memory of 2024. Um, hmm. I guess I would say this Christmas, putting up our tree, the cooking, and basically just being together as a family. Even though it wasn't all of us, and it was missing my daddy, but it was still really such a heartwarming moment. Just being with my sisters and my mommy, because it's been a while since we've all been in one space. So I think that one, that would be it. I'm trying to think if anything else comes to mind, but I think that would be the top moment for me. Anything you regret not doing this year? I think I would say not trying as many new things, I guess. Limiting myself basically, because one thing with me, I tend to be a little bit reserved most of the time. So I kind of just like hide away in a shell and not really jump at doing anything out of my comfort zone. And what I want to work on, one of my resolutions also was to like put myself out there more and try new things, step out my comfort zone. I have done that, but not to the full extent that I wanted to in the beginning. But A for effort, I did try. I did try new things. I signed up for like a few committee, which is something that we don't normally do. And I even this the whole content creating and recording in public, I'm still not fully used to it, but I'm not as shy about it. Oh, sorry. I'm not as shy about it as I was before. So I would say not putting myself out there as much. What are some resolutions you have for 2025? I'll give the ones that are not so personal. So one would be to grow my YouTube and my TikTok platform. Two, I want to graduate. I need to be done with UTech. I need to finish this semester off and go through the whole work experience process and no say, all right, come 2025 of November, I will be walking across that stage. So that's a second one. And the third one would be to strengthen my relationship with God more. And when I said I mean like praying more, like going to God when I have any issues and not just being immediately negative about the situation. Because I'm not gonna lie, enough time like I'm in some little situations and I'm just like, oh my God, why me? Why this have happened to me? I'm just like so unlucky, and just get a little negative when really and truly I should just try to see the brighter side of the situation and go to God in prayer and talk to him and just have faith and rely on him to help me through whatever it is that I'm going through. So I want to strengthen my relationship with God. I'm not saying that I don't have one, I do. It just needs to be stronger. Yeah. What are your resolutions for 2025? You guys can let me know one of them. That's not so personal. You can comment it down below and let me know one of your resolutions for the 2025. Alright, so next one, something that you've learned this year. I would say the most important thing that I've learned this year would be to stop expecting you in others. So for example, stop expecting people to show up for you the way how you would show up for them, because everybody is different. You get me? And that's one thing that I had to accept and understand, is that people aren't necessarily going to deal with situations the way how you would, or kind of have like the same point of view that you would on certain situations. And once I realized that, I accept the disappointments easier. So it's not so like, oh, really, here we go again. And I'm just like, all right, cool, whatever. It is what it is. So stop expecting you in others. Everybody is different, and people are not going to necessarily show up for you how you would necessarily show up for them. What was your most significant emotional moment? I think it would be when I went to the graduation and just seeing like my classmates and my friends graduating and I'm not there with them, like I'm not walking the stage with them, knowing that this is the year that I was supposed to graduate. And I was just like, it was like a bittersweet moment, because I'm like, I'm so happy for them, I'm so excited, but at the same time I'm like, damn, why am I not here? So and I had to just tell myself like, look, it's just not your time. It's just not your time. And you know what I'm saying, delayed but not denied. I 100% believe that. Maybe I don't know what the reason is behind it, but maybe we're just supposed to stay an extra year. I wasn't ready to tackle what may like come after graduating and like jumping into the real world, because the way how I'm looking at it is like, you see, after I graduate UTech, I am somewhat on my own, because I'm gonna be mostly looking after me, and I'm not going to necessarily have my parents to do every single thing for me. I'm not saying that they won't do anything, I'm just saying like some of the privileges I had before is kind of going to be cut short, because here I am, a young adult entering the real world, so I have to get accustomed to the challenges and whatever it is that comes with that. So yeah, I think that was one of the most emotional parts of this year for me. I cried. Not even gonna lie. Because one of my closest friends, she graduated, and I was just like so happy and so proud, and I'm just like, oh my God, we should have been doing this together. But them say you plan things, but that's not necessarily the plan that God has for you. So yeah, it is what it is. So yeah. Would you have done anything different this year? Um, I don't know. I think I would slow down and like take a minute to think about certain situations that I end up in. I think like maybe if I kind of like didn't rush into certain things, then I wouldn't have been as hurt, I guess. Not guess, but I wouldn't have been as hurt as I was by the situation if I did just kind of like, take it easy, go slow, think about it, don't rush into anything or whatever. But you live and you learn, and things, I do believe that things happen for a reason. Sometimes you're not going to necessarily see the reason right away, but after time you will look back and be like, yeah, that makes sense now. Like how that play out, it add up. So yeah. What's the biggest challenge you have with content creating? Well, for me, I don't have steady devices because I'm using my phone, and it's an iPhone XR, and I only have 64 gigabytes. So even though I am purchasing additional storage, it's not enough. So every time I'm recording, guys, I wish I was making this up. Just as I was about to say, not having enough space. Me just get the message say insufficient storage, blah 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 blah. Yeah, so that is the challenge that I've been having since I started doing this. Is I don't have enough space. I don't have a secure device to say, okay, I'll be recording and I don't have to worry about this. I'm a phone I use, and I do plan on getting a second phone, so that way I can just have this phone for recording and my own personal phone and whatever. So I wouldn't say like editing isn't a problem for me, it's just time consuming, but I actually do enjoy editing the videos. So it doesn't really matter how long it take me, I don't have a problem. But for me, it's just I will plan out the whole concept of the videos and just getting interrupted by the fact that, oh, insufficient storage, I'm having to continuously delete things, and I'm just like, oh my god, please, can I get a break? Can I get a break? But it is what it is, and I just have to continue going through. I'm not gonna make it because, oh, I not have another phone, I not gonna record. Like I can't do it. I've been doing it and I'm still doing it, and the videos are coming out. I just have to go through a little period there of that whole thing and the whole challenge and make freeing up space and all that shebang. Well, that's when we get used to it now, but it's kind of like I don't want to. Guys, I'm back here in the country, as they would call it. So it's noisy. It is noisy, and I can't do anything about it. I did try to find somewhere that may not have too many noise, but a part of life. This is just the reality of it. So yeah, like I was saying, I would say that has been the biggest challenge for me, and also recording in public, because like I said, I am such a shy person and I'm always overthinking and just in my head like, oh my god, people are staring at me and be like, oh, what should I do? And I'm just like, oh my god, I don't want to do this. So sometimes when I'm just there recording in public, I kind of just get so tense. I'm like, oh, should I be doing this? I don't want to do this. But I realized that I'm more comfortable doing it when I'm around my friends. So like, and Anissa, you guys will mention Anissa in few other videos. So like whenever I'm around her or anything, I feel a little more comfortable and not as nervous. But that's another thing that I want to work on for the new year, and is being comfortable recording by myself around people in public, because at the end of the day you can't really stop people from thinking what they want to think, and people are gonna always have something to say, negative or positive, matter. So I just have to kind of zone out all of that and just create like a little safe space so I am able to do what I want to do and record in public and not care what people may think. So what new experiences or activity did you try for the first time? Well, I went on a solo date, my first solo date. It was in June or July. Yeah, June or July. I was in Cayman, and I decided that I am gonna go on a solo date, and I've been wanting to do that, and like go to Starbucks or Cafe Blue or maybe like a picnic by myself in the park. But every time I always just kind of be like, all right, never mind, I'm not gonna do that. And I was just there and came like, it was just me and my mommy, and she was at work, and I was just like, I'm not gonna stay at the house for the whole day, so we're going to do something. So I felt like I didn't have any choice but to go out and just do things by myself. And it was also like a learning experience for me, because I'm here thinking like, what is so wrong with going out to get a meal by yourself? Like, what is wrong with that? In my head, I'm always thinking like, oh, people are gonna say, oh, she's here eating alone, like she ain't got no friends, or whatever. And them thoughts that they come to my mind because I was there and I was sitting down, and everybody around me had somebody eating with, and I was the only one there that was by myself, looking and talking to my phone. And the worst part is, I didn't have anything else to do but to eat and just think and just be lost in my thoughts, because I was recording on my phone. And I was there thinking, and I'm like, why is this really such a big deal though? Like, and so what if you're here by yourself? You need to learn to enjoy your own company, Frederica. And that's what I was thinking to myself. And I was like, the more like I kind of accept it and be like, nothing is wrong with it, the more relaxed I became, and the more I got comfortable and appreciative of it. And I'm just like, wow, like my own company, nice sometimes, you get me? It's not that big a deal, and it was really comforting and relaxing, and I get to know like, and I was just there like just drinking my coffee, eating my sandwich, and I was just reflecting, and I'm just like, wow, this is actually really comforting. Another new thing that I've done too is I willingly signed up to be on a committee at school. So I was just scrolling through Instagram and I came across it on the school's page, and I was just like, should I apply for this? And the thing is, I've been a secretary in UTAN, so I was an assistant secretary, and then I automatically became the secretary. Sorry, I'm talking too slow. I automatically became the secretary. No man, what's going on? Automatically became the secretary. So it was like, it did just pass on. You get me? And prior to that, after that, I did sign up for ENC, Entertainment and Cultural Committee. But what I did realize is that when I saw the poster, and it just automatically came to my mind to say, try it. Like, I didn't hesitate or anything. I was just like, maybe I should sign up for this. And I saw the different roles that they were looking for, and I saw the secretary, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna sign up for a secretary. So I went through, I did all that they asked me for, the letter, everything that they need and whatever, and type it up, boom boom boom, send it in quick. And I was just like, you know what, if I should get the position, I'll get the position. got the email saying like I want to do an interview, did the interview, and I was saying like, all right, I did the interview, I felt like I did good, and if I'm supposed to get the position, I'm going to get the position, and I got the position. And I was just there thinking like, wow, you see, if you never so like scared and shelter yourself from certain things and just try new things and put yourself out there more, you never know what you can accomplish. You never know what opportunities may present itself to you. So here I am, the Secretary of Health and Safety, and it was because I tried. Like I wouldn't know I could I get it unless me did try. So that is, try new things is going to be one of my focus for 2025, putting myself out there and trying new things, like seriously doing it, because that was a resolution for this year, but whenever I take it so serious. So yeah, but you have to start somewhere, right? Yeah. Alright guys, so the last question is, how would you rate your year overall on a scale of 1 to 10? I'll give it a 8.5. It wasn't an awful year, but it wasn't the best year either. So I feel like it would be like an emotional roller coaster for me. So we had our ups, we had our downs, we had good moments, we had bad moments. Yeah, it wasn't a bad year, it was a good year. I did a few things. I traveled, I went to Cayman, I spent the summer with my mommy. I started a new chapter of my life with this, content creating journey that I'm on. I met new friends, I lost some friends. What else? Overall, it wasn't an awful year. Let's just say that. So I'll rate it at 8.5 out of 10. I am still yet to say that a year has been the best year of my life. So some people said, oh, 2022 was the best year of my life, or 2024 is the best year of my life. I haven't had one of those years as yet. And I know like the whole year is not going to be perfect, but I still haven't. Maybe 2025 will be that year, hopefully. God please. Maybe 2025 will be that year when I'll be like, so 2025 was the best year of my life. Like this year was an amazing year despite all the challenges that I went through. We're speaking it into being. 2025 is going to be the best year of my life. We're gonna speak it into being. So what was that? Anyways guys, that is it for the video. This is our last video for 2024, and we'll see what 2025 has in store for us. I am speaking nothing but positivity, blessing, new opportunities, success, and everything good that God has to offer me. I am here to accept it with open arms. It's not going to be easy, anything good no come easier. What's that saying? If you want good, your nose off a run. So yeah, I am just going into 2025 with an open mind and just faith overall, knowing that things will work out how they like I was saying, things will work out how they should. And yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys had an amazing 2024 and that you'll have an even better 2025, and that you guys will accomplish all your goals that you have set for this new year, and that things will work out for you, even if it doesn't seem like it's working out, but in the end it will. Anyways, guys, I can't be talking for any much longer because my phone is acting up as usual. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being on this journey with me, and I hope that you will continue to be on this journey with me as we enter the new year. Anyways, follow me on TikTok at Frederica Murray, and follow me on Instagram at Dreka DREEK_AA. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we will see you in the new year with the new video, whatever that will be. I don't know as yet, but yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye.